800 Capone repping them 800 soldiers. What's good, everybody? How y'all been? I'm back. Hopefully consistent. Hopefully. But before we go on, I want y'all to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm still striving, man. I ain't consistent, but I'm trying. You know, found a little motivation to get back on here and express my opinion on some things that I have an opinion about. And we all know I have an opinion about President Trump. President Trump. Now, what's going on with President Trump? I know y'all curious about that. Oh, man. This dude, Cohen, the state's main witness or whatever, they got him in all kind of lies. But right now, I'm going to give y'all a tad bit of that, but right now, I'm going to give y'all this on Trump allies. And you can hear it in their voices, the confidence in them, how they feel Trump is going to beat this and be the next president, be the president again. This how they feel. You can hear it in their voice how strong they feel about it. I'm just going to give you a tad bit of this now, then I'm going to get a tad bit of that.
It's like the country that there's some sort of crime committed by President Trump. This is a made-up crime. No other American in the country would be charged with this type of crime. It's like the Mr. Potato Head doll of crimes, where they had to stick together a bunch of things that did not belong together. Observing the jury, I could see that there was a great appreciation for the liar that Michael Cohen was, and we are not getting a fair shake in front of this judge. The prosecutors don't even have to state the basis for their objections. He's agreeing with the prosecutors without even hearing argument on these objections, and there should be evidence getting in about the depth and breadth of Michael Cohen's lies that we're not seeing entered into it. And so we're here voluntarily supporting our friend President Trump, the leader of our movement, the leader of our party, and soon again the leader of this great country. And I want to hand it over.
You hear the confidence in his voice? Because they know once he get past this, it ain't no way but up. The next step, he's going to be voted back in. Democrats and Republicans beefing. Like, to me, all of this is a bunch of BS. But we got to stop being, the fools in this whole shit. Y'all want our votes? What's up? What y'all got for us? Because I know you're going to take care of yours. You're going to make it right for y'all, and you're going to make sure you get right. Everybody ain't walking up in there just, want some do right for the country and then to forget themselves and their families. Hell no. Each and every last one of them putting themselves in position to win. But this right here shows that once this little trial is going to be over, and it's going to be over quick, Trump, he's going uphill for it, but check them out.
Over to the leader of the House Freedom Caucus, my friend Bob Good.
Thank you, Congressman Gates. Thank you for your leadership on this. We're seeing today what lengths the Democrat Party will go to try to rig or steal another election. They tried to do it in 2020. They're doing it again here in 24 by trying to keep the nominee off the ballot, by trying to keep the nominee from campaigning, by trying to ruin the nominee financially. And we're seeing that today. We saw the perjurer in chief, Michael Cohen, admit and acknowledge that he has lied under oath. He's perjured himself, and yet we're supposed to believe his testimony as the star witness against President Trump. This is lawfare, again, to try to steal or to rig an election. You got a corrupt prosecutor, you got a corrupt star witness, you got a corrupt judge.
Listen, you see how freely he speaks out? Call a judge corrupt. Corrupt DA. Everybody corrupt. Corrupt. See how he got microphones in the that's where freedom of speech come in at. Y'all gotta start, man, listen. I respect them for getting up there saying what the hell they feel, what Trump been saying. And then on top of that, the judge's daughter, just listen.
Whose daughter is one of the leading fundraisers for the Democrat Party, having raised some $100 million. That's the judge's daughter. This is a crooked sham trial to try to hurt the nominee who's going to be the president of the United States, whether or not they like it or whether or not they want that to happen. President Trump is going to be reelected. I'll turn it back to Matt Gaetz to manage this time.
I'd now like to hand off to the one of the past leaders of the House Freedom Caucus, my colleague on the House Judiciary Committee, Andy Biss.
Y'all gotta really pay close attention to this.
If you want to know how you can try to impact an election, you can bring a candidate, the candidate for the Republicans, and try to tie him up in court over and over again. And if you really want to make it a sham, you bring a couple of people in who have no credibility, and you put them up as your star witnesses. And we saw it today firsthand. Mr. Cohen admitted repeatedly that he lied. He admitted repeatedly that he did so for his own personal interest. That tells you everything you know about the lack of credibility of this case. And then you add to that you have a judge. You have a judge whose daughter is making literally $100,000 at least because she's going around using this trial to raise money for Democrats. That is what's happening. That is what is happening. And so I think that it's pretty clear to us that this is a sham trial. It's being done for political purposes, and that just should not stand in the United States of America. Now I'm going to give it back to my friend, Mr. Gaetz.
Now my colleague from the House Oversight Committee and from the state of Florida, Ms. Luna.
Thank you. I also want to point out that they're telling people that they can't have cameras in the courtroom, but if they have nothing to hide, that if they're truly being honest about this, why is it that you guys can't be in the courtroom and see exactly what we're seeing? Just because we're members of Congress does not mean we have authority more than you guys to know exactly what's happening in that courtroom. So just an up.
See how she letting y'all know, reminding you, you got the right to be in there. You should have the right to see this. But that's where the division come in at, man. This shit based on status. You feel what I'm saying? They get up there and they speak freely about how they feel about a judge, a DA, how they feel about a whole party. Just that they ain't getting up there threatening nobody. They just expressing themselves. It's a way to do it. Check out.
Update. The president is doing well. He's in good spirits. We are here today because we know that this is nonsense. It should not be happening in the United States of America. Furthermore, to call it you admitted to lying to members of Congress, that's contempt of Congress. Just so that you are tracking. And I want to follow that up by saying this. It is by no coincidence that you have Goldman, a member of House Oversight who's a Democrat, prepared calling for his testimony, is also retained by the judge's daughter as a client. Does that seem like it's not sham to you? It is corrupt lawfare. It's the Biden prosecutions, and Biden, you're going to lose this election cycle.
Confident. Biden, you can go sit down and rest now, man. He be looking like he about to fall the fuck out, to be real. He be looking, when he be walking, you be thinking that nigga gonna fall on his face.
In South America, and this is the type of country, those are the types of countries where they weaponize the judicial system against their political opponents. Maduro weaponized the judicial system in Venezuela against Guaido. Every prime minister of Pakistan knows if they lose the other side, they're going to get put in jail. Is this what we want America to become? This is what we're becoming. And then from the great state of Florida, let's talk about the judges. The judges in Florida, in an effort to stay apolitical, won't even attend an event. They won't even take a photo with a member of Congress. So that the public believes they are objective. But yet we have a judge that's contributing We have a judge whose daughter is making money. We have a judge whose family is enriching themselves on what's happening today. Any judge worth their salt would have recused themselves because they care about the people's perception of justice. This isn't justice. This is politics. It's political warfare, and we see it happening in third world countries all over the world. I never thought I'd see it happening in the United States of America.
But it's happening, baby. They show you that they're pulling tricks out the sleeves. They showing you. It's 800 Capone. I'm out. They gonna hold y'all down too much
The sign says political persecution.
I'm out. But that's just to show you. That's just to show you. That's why when you go to the store, you get 2 chicken wings. You go get a pack of chicken wings and shit, $25. Keep thinking that shit on the top don't affect us. So people need to get out and vote that can vote. Because what's at the top do affect us. And don't forget, you got a voice just like they got a voice. 800 Capone, I'm out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know y'all rocking with me. Hey.